Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13. We are recovering from our most recent attack that once again breached the walls north of our power farm. So we definitely have to do something about it, but before we can do anything about it, we should recover. Right, recall, we lost Gopi and we lost Whammel, and Whammel, turns out, is Brandon's lover, so Brandon is going to be slightly distraught over that. So I need to keep a bit of an eye on her. At least Brandon is still alive. Nothing too terrible. Oh, left middle toe. I think Brandon can go without. Nemesis has been bruised a bit, so that will work itself out. We have managed to get Tispin over here. Let's see, you lost a left eye. That drastically reduces your chance of getting recruited. Simply because we have a lot of people and you need to be really good in order to warrant getting a bionic to make you viable. You don't care. You're nervous and you're trigger happy. You're a fairly decent miner and constructor, and you have low skill at shooting, and for the rest you're not useful at anything. So you're gonna get a friendly chat, and once you've been patched up, we're gonna kick you out. But the Grenadiers of Kangaroo Ridge, which is a pirate band. Okay, the good thing is once we send Tispin out, at some point Tispin's gonna come back, and that missing a left eye is gonna be good for us. It's gonna be good for us. So we might as well say, well, maybe give her peg legs, that if she comes back she's gonna be both slow and missing an eye. Nah, we're not gonna stoop to that level of cruelty. I mean, this is RimWorld. There is no real defined level of appropriate cruelty. But I think we can use our time, effort and energy better, especially because it's probably gonna give a negative moodlet to our folks that we've been mistreating our prisoners. Which is of course not what we want. We still have the Trombos over there. I hope we can recover enough this episode that we can actually go after the Trombos. Oh, there's something below you. A uranium shiv. Well, let's fire up the incinerator again. We have... yes, good. You are indeed stripping Whammel, and why are you not stripping Gopi? To maybe do that first once you're there anyway. Then they can get a proper burial. We still have a couple of... see, this one is unclaimed, this one is unclaimed. And then after this we have one more unclaimed grave before we need to start digging again. So we simply are gonna have to not lose too many people, because I don't want to dig more graves. Alternatively, we could build sarcophagi, which I think actually gives a positive moodlet. It's something I've been experimenting a little bit with in Alpha 16. Surprisingly, the positive moodlet from burying someone in a sarcophagus outweighs the negative mood that you get from losing friends and family. You could almost say that it is better to lose someone. Actually, if we just plop down a corpse there. No, we'll just see. The sarcophagi will be built at some point, or sarcophagus. Single one is a sarcophagus, multiple are sarcophagi. And then after that, we'll adjust the next person gets buried in there. Or are we just gonna simply dig someone up? That might be a better one. Open it up, please. We got a legendary sarcophagus. Of course, by default it only allows colonists to be buried here. It has a critical importance, while regular graves have a regular importance. It's a legendary, but it doesn't say It doesn't have a description or anything. Most of the time, they're really high-end stuff. Have some stuff. Uh-oh, Marco has gone berserk. Marco. Seriously. Snap out of it, dude. Yes, he's a dude. Uh-oh. Melee attacking Naomi. Is that the... Who's my Naomi? I see Nemesis, I don't see Naomi. Okay, Nemesis, you are going to be my... Let's just draw Marco out until he snaps back to his senses, guinea pig. And as a meleeer, this is actually really, really appropriate. Most of the time, if you're doing this sort of juggling, then if you have a ranged weapon, you're gonna take pot shots at them. This way you can actually let them idle for a couple seconds without it being too awkward. So we're just gonna run around the little forest here while people just do better things with their time. Whoa, Marco is faster, isn't Marco? No, 4.56 speed, and Nemesis has a speed of 4.48. We can fix that. You are forced to wear an armor vest, which will drop you. Yeah, 0.8. Marco's not wearing one, of course. So if we allow you to drop your vest. Yeah. 4.56. Run, little Nemesis, run. Okay, you're not injured or in your movement or anything now, right? Seriously. You've been bruised in your left leg. Okay. Try to arrest Marco. Tentatively, it's not that cold out. We could make you just drop your parka. It's not a 0.5. Or we're just gonna make you run. Run, Nemesis, run! How fast are you, Enzo? 4.10. Do we not have someone who's a jogger? And we can just fast walker. Agnesia, we don't. 5.71. That's more than enough. Sorry, Agnesia, you have been recruited. You are our chief builder, but in this case, well, kind of strictly required to make you go for it. Also, you are wielding an assault rifle. That's gonna get interesting. Nemesis is just fleeing. Yes. So in order to do something useful with this, we need to actually tag team. Oop, Nemesis. You go there. Agnesia, we need to get you really close. No! Just close enough to make Marco lose interest in Nemesis. Or we're just punching you. Works as well. Now run. You go, you go. Come on. I've done this juggling thing more often in the past. Nope, nope. This is not gonna end well, is it? Okay, screw it. Nemesis versus Marco. Nemesis got a weapon. It's a cutting weapon, so this is gonna get rather bloody. I think we'll just leave Agnesia out of it. Screw it, melee attack. Okay, I think we're gonna draw you in, because you're only gonna shoot. I really don't like this, but it's so far. Marco's not dead yet. That's the best thing we can say. And okay, downed. Good. Please rescue Marco. And everything else can be held. Could you hold this one in, please? Because it's a bit far out. And the sniper rifle also has to be hauled in. See, Brennan is up and running again. Ah, you're trying to recruit bats. You failed. Hey, could you then hold the sniper rifle in? The Nemesis needs to be treated. We'll do that in a bit. Good. Okay, so how badly is Marco injured? It's only some bleeding wounds. I think the shattered rib was already there. You've been bruised. Good. So it's 4 o'clock and everybody's already asleep. I guess this was a pretty exhausting day. Artinius, you look well rested. We're gonna clean the blood here, please. That way Brennan can do the operating in a clean hospital. Oh, wait. This is Alpha 13. Where you need to tell every little speck of blood to get cleaned manually. Brennan, what are you doing? You're tending Nemesis. Maybe you should tend to Marco first, because he's bleeding out. Maybe a bit better. Hey, how do I know? I'm not a doctor. Just tell all the rubble to get hold. We'll just fix things up. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually lost some walls here. Just gonna do very redundant power routing here. That way there's a decent chance that we will actually get power to our guns. Put up some more slate block walls. Like that. Then we can put the turrets back in. Okay. We also do it the other way around. So now we have a little bit of a wall in between to catch the blast from things exploding. Also keeps them nicely in line. We still don't have a way to deal with, well, basically whatever lies beyond here. Can we add markers here? Yeah, nice. So this is as far as we can go. This is currently our field of fire. And then I suspect we're gonna get cut off here, so something like that. Roughly. So within here we can shoot things. Outside of it, it's gonna get tricky. So if we want to secure this, the easiest would be to set up a small machine gun emplacement over here, so we can get a crossfire going. But if someone then wants to attack the wall, they at least will have to expose themselves to the guns. And we have quite a large vertical range as well. So if we dig this out a little, then we can reach in here. We can get some of the walls away so they don't have a place to hide. And then could do the same from over here. So this is going to be a project. Let's call it a project. Hunter lacks a weapon, but the hunter is still recovering from injuries. Almost works. Of course, you also got patched up. We have a fair amount of medicine, so that's good. Let's see, Artinius is doing some nightly recovery here. Let's see, we are drowning in clothing still and in all forms of weaponry. What are you doing here? You're fixing sandbags. Yeah, that works. Repairing is first, then building. And after that is gonna be hauling and things like that. I believe we have dealt with all the corpses, so this one can get turned off again, just to conserve our batteries a bit. Then we can re-enable all those machines that use power. Let's just enable everything. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh no, mad animal. Local wild boar has gone mad. So, you are now on the dinner table. Oh. This bear looks injured. It's been scratched by a wild boar. Is that why you are injured? No, it's not. Okay. So Artinius is out there. We got a charge rival, so that's good. Dagnesia's out there. You are hunting the boar. Good. And Dagnesia is helping as well. Good, good. Okay. You have the accuracy of a brick trying to shoot snowmen in the dark. Also known as really, really not accurate. And you've been scratched by the boar, so off to the hospital with you. After that, time for some bear hunting. At some point seemed like a good idea. I might come to regret it at some point. Marco, are you fully healthy again? Your rib is shattered, but there's no pain or anything from that. So that means you are very, very accurate. So you actually can get your sniper rifle back. That's the reason I was wondering. So, normal... Yeah, we only have normal sniper rifles, but that's okay. There you go. You can get it. Okay, Artinius. We have anyone else who is capable of doctoring you? So Brandon, we got Enzo. Enzo is researching, please. Treat your buddy. Get out of the lab. Oh, yeah. Good. Oh, we still have some random corpses. Ah, of course, that's where Marco went mad. There's too many corpses in the world. That means the incinerator needs to be enabled for a bit. Oh no, Artinius, what did you do? Artinius, what did you do? Why did you lock yourself in there with a freaking angry bear? I think this is gonna be a fight or die kind of situation. Severe pain? Halfway dead? Oh, when he saved it. You actually made it. That's... wow. You lucky duck. Also, you're gonna consume a meal. Maybe... Oh, okay, Marco's already hauling. I think we're just gonna send your ass back to the hospital ward. You've been scratched yet again. By a bear. Terrible mood. Brandon. Yeah, your lover died, your friend died, your bonded animal died, you witnessed an ally's death twice. You have a bionic body part, even though you are a prostophobe. Yeah. You are gonna get... I think your work schedule is going to be happy funland, basically. So in the morning, just you got 6 hours of joy, forced entertainment, forced leisure, and then if that helps you just to get started at any point, if you're topped up on joyous activities, then you can continue. But jeez. So you ate a fine meal. No, we are not making lavish meals right now because I think Wemmel was our cook, wasn't Wemmel? Yeah, and we're not making them anymore. Okay, so Dagnesia is our best cook right now, with David's being a close second. So the two of you are gonna alternate we're gonna both focus on cooking. I believe we had already set the cooking skills up, so quality of a cooking skill of 5 or better is at least gonna make sure we don't starve with by making simple meals. And at 6 we get fine meals, and at 10 we get lavish meals. So both can make fine meals, and 1 more point into cooking, and Darknessia can also make lavish ones. So that's a good one. We recruited Bat. Welcome. So we are going to rename you to, let's see, next name on the list. You are going to be Verondox. Yes. Welcome to the colony. What can you do? You can do everything. Masochist, you're gay. Okay, so nothing that actually impacts work. You are pretty good at, or you're pretty passionate about shooting. 93.95% at skill 3 and willing to learn. That means you're gonna get a charge rifle or something that shoots fast. And we want you to go out hunting and such, just to improve your skill, because you're gonna improve rapidly. Be still around 6 or 7, and then things stabilize a little bit more. But that might get you to like 95%. You're not bad in meleeing. Medicine, cooking, crafting. Oh, this was our crafter. Yes. And you have a prosthetic leg. Oof. Do we have a... Oh, it's a simple prosthetic. It's not a peg leg, so it's 85%. Okay, so for hunting, might not be the best thing in the world. On the other hand, unless you avoid going after bears, might not be too bad. Okay, so first things first, your day-night schedule. Less forced sleep, more joy in the evening. Then, I think, yeah. So you're gonna be a ranged winter soldier. You are gonna shoot at things instead of running, because you're not good at running anyway. And then we need to set up your work schedule. So you are gonna firefight, you're gonna patient. Let's see, just make you a tier 4 doctor, just like everybody else. If we need to, we can at least make people doctor others. Bed rest is gonna be secondary importance, same as flicking switches. Cooking, you are gonna be... You're actually better than David, so you know what? I'm gonna make Darknessia, who is already really occupied by a lot of other things. You're gonna be a tertiary cook. Just so you'll keep focusing on constructing and growing and mining and all the other things that not a lot of people can do. Then David is gonna be a secondary cook, and we're gonna make Verondox our primary cook. Skill 7 and some inclination to learn means this is gonna be pretty good. Then after that, hunting. And then you're gonna be our resident crafter. And after that, hauling. Because we already got a couple of people that can do hauling, we don't really have a lot of people that can do crafting. Crafting is gonna take priority for you. Okay. So the colony now is back to 8. And I like how we are now stabilizing around 7 or 8 people rather than 5 or 6 people. Those extra hands, they do seem to help. Most of the time we have someone doing a research, and that really helps us. So Verondox is just gathering a outfit. Oh, how is our outfit profile now actually? Let's have a quick look. Normal quality, 50% or more, and just good stuff. Okay, so we're not forcing them to use the good stuff, so to say. But I don't think for everything we have the truly high quality stuff. Would expect people to pick the highest quality they could find. For example, there is a Mastercraft deer hide t-shirt over here. Superior parka. You're wearing a cloth parka. So what if we force things in clear forest? Well, let's do a little bit of an experiment. So, superior parka for you. Okay. Then you get a shirt. Then, well, just the pants that are next to you. And there are no tooks. Then over here we can say clear forest. Now you're no longer forced to pick things up and you're still going to be happy with it. Oh, weapon. Might be useful, right? So, it's a charge rifle, and that means you're gonna get a charge rifle. Good. Okay. Butchering and cooking is what you're gonna do. And after we are done cooking, back to the workshop with you. Let's see, how's our power going? We are storing power. Oh, Brandon is in a bit of a daze. Even though you're fully joyed up, your thoughts are still too broken. Yeah, that's gonna happen, unfortunately. Maybe we should give you the best single bed we can find. See, excellent is the superior, better than excellent. Comfort 0.9. 0.98, so excellent is what you're gonna get. Oh. Make this a colonist bed and we set it to Brandon. So we have 8 people now, no couples, so everybody has their own bed. Should be fine. Which means this one is now going to be used by Verondox. That's just a quick double check. Nobody has a... Oh, wait, your lover is dead. Yeah. You separated from Enzo, so that's not really working. Oh, Naomi is an animal. Oh, that makes it even more significant that Marco was trying to attack Naomi. Because that's the husky. And Nemesis has a dead lover, but RV? I don't think RV is part of our colony. I think RV is actually back from Nemesis' pirate days. And that completes the circle. So we indeed we don't have any lovers in the colony anymore. But I do want to expand our rooms, so that's why we are currently digging this out. Let's just hold some more stones. Okay, well. How is the charging of these batteries going? This is closed, this is open. Yep, so during the day we can at least put some extra charge in here. I think this is going to be a pretty good point to call it an episode. We've rebuilt a bit, we had some counters with bears and then other animals we are dealing with. Just the fallout from the attack. And we managed to recruit Verondox into our new colony. Or into our colony. Colony is not new, the recruit is new. So hopefully things will stabilize. We at least managed to replace Wemmel as our primary chef. So with a bit of luck, we'll get the skill 7 up to skill 10 in no time. So we can enjoy lavish meals again. But that's going to be in the next episode or the episode after where we'll hit that. We just need to eat more, work more, craft more, do more, and most importantly, research more in order to get off of this blasted rock. That's gonna be for another time. So for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.